This is your girl Jazzy J, Garden Thoughts, featuring Dr. Simon here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, y'all. And we are about to enter the garden. I'm already amazed on these giant sunflowers. So take it away, Dr. Simon.
All right, so we enter here, and basically what we did when we first started out, we just had a little square box, and it was only a 4x4 right there in that spot where you see all those all the strawberries are right now.
I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right. We just had one little spot there, and that's all it was, and we gradually built. So what we got was wood chips. We started out with wood chips so that's easy to manage and maintain.
Okay,
and,
you're doing wood chips too.
And so, and it gradually grew year by year by year. Now we planted berries on this side. Now, and I always demonstrate to people, like, if I touch it and it comes off, it's ready to eat. So touch that one and you could probably have that one. So I think that one's gonna come off too. If you barely touch it and it comes in your hand, no, touch it. Yeah,
I'm pulling.
Come off. Okay, that one ain't ready yet.
It ain't ready.
And so try one of these right here. Look at this big baby. A big baby right there.
Okay.
Yeah, pull it anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
No, get this one right here. That's one gonna be ready. Go ahead and peel that one over. Yeah. Yeah. Now taste that one now.
Okay.
See how that one hits you.
Y'all, I had gum in my mouth, so. And
I have 3 right here you could pick. And you gotta share. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Pick all 3 of them.
Y'all. And this ain't TV. I ain't playing.
Yes, nice.
Sweet.
Yep.
Juicy. It ain't, I know y'all saying that. She eating up right off the vine.
Yeah,
This
right
the real fast food.
Yeah, because it's maintained, and because it's maintained, you know, that's the way you pick and eat. So I would come in there after work. I usually come out. So I get up at work, I pop my car, and I walk straight to the garden, and I pick these and I eat them. Antioxidants is what help you fight off disease.
Okay. Okay.
And they're self-propagating. So self-propagation just means they're going to send out roots and more going to come up. So we didn't plant this many. This many just started.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to.
So we section off this side as the berry side.
A clip of.
And the berry. And pick that one right there and eat that one.
Now what is this?
Right, that is taste it. Yellow raspberry. Nice.
You ever had that?
Good try.
That is good.
Yeah.
And you all, I'm, you all know that.
So once it gets, I just come out here and I see the most yellowest one.
Right.
And that's gonna be the sweetest
That
one.
is amazing. It's like a burst of flavor. Look at the chickens, y'all. But you all know that I am the executive director of a nonprofit, and our mission is to foster health and wealth to young men and women through service and guidance. And health is the number one thing that we talk about, because if you have your health, then you can make money. So you know what I'm saying? So this gardening, this vegetable gardening, the reason we're doing a community garden back in Mississippi is because we need to be healthy. And growing your own food, my classmate, Dr. Simon, is doing. Now, let me ask you this. Did you grow in the Caribbean, in the Virgin Islands? Did you all have these gardens?
We didn't. I never had this size of garden. We used to have a little pan. When we lived in the project, we lived on the bottom floor. So because you live in the bottom floor, you had a little area. So I would grow in a little area, but that was it.
Wow.
And so
I know this. Let me guess. We're going to play, y'all.
So what's this? What's this?
This is basil.
Yes. What's that?
This is either it's English time. This is the English time.
No, this one is lemon time.
Lemon time. Okay. Time. Y'all know if I got time.
And this is
Swiss chard. No?
No. Red.
Oh, beets. Oh, my goodness. I haven't grown beets yet. Okay, so this, I did grow Swiss chard, and it had the little red.
Yes, because we go to Swiss chard next. We have Swiss chard down there.
Look at at that. Is that kale?
Yes, that's kale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kale, right? Y'all have
So
to
go to the see when you pick this. Let me show. When she picked this, the chickens came up. Go
They
to the
like
chickens.
beets?
Yeah, the leaves. Get on the leaves.
The leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Healthy. Now tell me about chickens, because I want to get into chickens, but my husband say I ain't gonna be able to take the snakes, and I'm not gonna.
Well, smell
have-
is an issue. Snake is an issue too. Yes. So you better handle. So they're gonna eat that. After they finish all of that, I usually give them the leaves, and I plant this back, and it will grow again.
Wow.
So when you talk about transferring over garden, remember you asked me about that question about what to grow when and way to convert your garden. So one of the ways I do with beets is I would grow beets and I will keep it going perpetually by simply letting the birds have the leaves.
Okay.
Letting the birds have the leaves. And then I would plant this back into the ground.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll move all these beets. All these beets will eventually be down there because I'll be taking this and I'll be moving it. So here's the
Oh,
kale.
I know this one. Okra.
Okra, that's right. And that's your Swiss chard.
Okay, Swiss chard.
See, the leaves are a little different. Yep.
Oh man, they are beautiful.
So here's what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna plant it. So what I do?
I see you got some coming.
No, these are the transfers.
Yeah.
All of these were picked. See,
but they're growing
see, there's
new
one right there.
leaves back.
Yeah, that's right. So they'll grow new leaves. So I'll put this one right here. And I think we have a video with me doing that on another segment, and that's it. And then I keep doing so. I feed them off of it. So one way I feed the birds healthy stuff because they're gonna lay eggs, and eggs are gonna be healthy. So the quality of the eggs and the taste is totally different. And they like Swiss chard too. So if you break up some Swiss chard, hey birdies.
So let me ask you this, Simon, Dr. Simon. Okay.
And
y'all know I'm learning too.
There are different types of beds.
So do you keep beets growing all year doing that? When let them eat the leaves and then you come plant. So do your beets, because it's what, July?
Yeah, July, yes.
And I thought beets was a winter.
Yeah, some people say winter, fall, yeah, but this can grow. And everything comes down to how you modify your garden. So location becomes a big thing. Okay. So if you think about it, we know where the east is, and the sun will change different angles, so we have to follow that. So this area gets a lot of cool, even though it's July, because the sunflowers are going to grow high, the okras are going to grow high. We have a tree right here. The sun is, when it comes over, there's a tree back here, so when the sun comes that way, this part doesn't get direct heat.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, so things that grow like cool weather like this. We even had some lettuce here, and we've since transferred. And I'm laying these ready for seeds, so I could have some seeds. So I'm letting those go to seed, and that's how we march it on then. Yes, and behind you are okras, yes, and the okras need to pick, of course. You see how this is ready, and ready to pick. And a friend say if it pops off like that, it's ready. See, that's an okra that's ready, and they'll grow in between. And when you look at the okras, you'll see that I have the squash growing in between, and it's covering the ground, keeping the ground cooler.
Right.
And it's not interfering with the okras. I'm picking the okras up high.
Okay.
So that grows. They're growing low, and plus they're not gonna be ready to pick till later on anyway. So I don't need to pay attention to them. I pay attention to the okras.
And
it's taking up more space. Yeah,
too.
that's it. And that's how so space saving is important, and that's how we grow it. Yep.
And I see you got tomatoes.
Yep, tomatoes are growing in this bed, and
the beautiful sunflowers.
Yes.
Okay, so this is wonderful. You heard it from Dr. Simon first. Plant spacing, and even about the cooling, I'm learning myself a whole lot. But this is your girl Jazzy J. Remember, jazz as you see it. All right, everybody, we are still here with Dr. Simon, and we're over in the hot section, y'all, I think, because I see some red peppers. Take it away.
Well, here we have is ghost pepper.
Okay.
And the ghost pepper, you know, it's hot. It's when you put it in, and you could tell the way the pepper is wrinkled up like that. You know, ghost peppers look like that. Habaneros look like that. Even the Carolina Reaper, which kind of grows thick, and it sends out a little tail, like almost like a devil's tail. And they'll get red and they'll get hot. I mean, that's one that's not ready. But if you break on this, don't touch your eyes, because it's gonna really clear things up. Yeah, but I grow a lot of peppers because I make a pain reliever with peppers.
Okay.
So it's one of my secret medicine portions that I do. So
we love the holistic.
Yeah, and then these are the cayenne pepper, and so we'll have these ready as well. Now here we have cucumbers growing, and this is a 3-layer bed, just a rise, because you know if you don't want to do a lot of bending, you have something, so you can pick these from outside the garden just by passing by. But this is soon to transition this, because you know cucumbers has about done its due. Even though sometimes you don't like to pick it up, you still see fruit on it, and you're like, oh man, don't kill it now. But it's old, it's time for it to go. This is what started to happen. It started not to grow as quality, and we'll transition it over. So we pull this up, put some fresh, you know, open up the soil a little bit, and then we'll plant something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rotate crops.
Yeah, so basically we try to grow a crop in a spot per season, the season that it's going to do best. And we also keep in mind that sometimes you just need to cover the ground. So a good thing to cover the ground is with turnip and mustard greens.
Okay.
They're good to cover the ground with. So those seeds you just kind of scatter. They'll come up. You could leave them there if you want, or you just give them to the birds. There's a lady who will come over and she'll get it when Thanksgiving and Christmas come and New Year's.
Yeah.
She liked the turnip greens.
Yeah.
So she'll come for them, and then I'll just give it to her and say, have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then sometimes we'll get diseases, so we remove them. However, we eventually remove those rows up front, from the front, and let it be clear. And those grasses are going to move.
Okay.
But each grass could make about 5 grasses, and we have a lot of, and we'll push them to the side just to keep the blockers from the road. And that's a smoke tree. Looks nice, and I think we smoke in here. So.
Okay.
And then that's it. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Being recorded.
And then. Yes.
Not know that.
So the idea.
Say.
So the idea about this whole design is, and it's not finished, is that you come right there, and you can actually pull a car in like this, and with a wheelchair, and enter.
Okay.
And then we have like a wheelchair design. So as people get older, and I do have I had a family member who was in a wheelchair and they passed away, but that was the idea that when they come to visit, it's one smooth thing. So basically, the idea is that you could come. You drive through one gate, drive out the other. This is like a land-off spot to come out and things of that nature.
So these are some beautiful flower beds that you all have here. So I know these are those crepe myrtles?
Yes, this crepe myrtles. We ordered purple. I ordered a whole bunch of purple, but they come as what you call. They come without flowers. They come as what you call bare root. And so they come in the fall when you plant them, and in the spring you wait. So I planted all these, and you'll see them. Those over there, I planted them so much, and in the summer came and they were all white, and I said I don't want white, I wanted purple. Yeah, but
you got one back there.
Yeah, I have the big purple.
Yeah, the big one.
The big one. That one's pretty. Yeah.
These are beautiful.
And this tree right here is, we have a couple of these, and this is the same one that's right there. This one we got it from the school. There's a school that sells things to raise money.
Okay.
The men's garden, so we buy it from that. Spartanburg Community College, so we bought that. from them to kind of have a different accent.
Okay, we passed that on the way in, Spartanburg Community College.
Yeah, that's
these are absolutely beautiful. I know you were telling me, because we use wood chips too in our garden in Mississippi. But these are flowers, everybody. Simon's wife does this beautiful job of planting and
I just dig the hole she lays out where
she lays it out. So this is part of this beautiful property that we're on, and oh, look at this. This is now something I learned about a planter.
Yes.
You have a thriller.
Yes.
A filler and a stiller.
There's a stiller down there. Yeah, that's right.
So I'm learning something.
She's had a couple of. She has a couple in the back. We'll look at those.
Now I know those are caladiums over there.
Yeah. Okay.
I got some in.
And this is a butterfly bush with a butterfly on it. See?
Oh, look at that.
And we'll have so much butterflies all over the place. Look at that. The butterfly just stay there. Mm-hmm. They're not afraid because it's just so many of them.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, and I'll have them coming on me all over the place. And
so when we came up, this is so nice. The roses, everything. Yeah. Talk about a flower garden. I know we're going to the vegetable garden as well, but just how peaceful it is. Because I feel that peace. I feel that peace where we grow.
Yeah.
How it's just good for your overall well-being.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is that the flowers that are here are planted at different times. Well, planted for bloom or color at a different time.
Okay.
So not everything is a flower. Okay. So our roses, we know we Mother's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. Mm-hmm. Usually I do it Mother's Day. We cut it back, but sometimes you don't have to do Mother's Day. But those 3 times you should cut them back so they could bloom, bloom nicely.
The pruning.
So we got roses then. Now in the spring we have the daisies coming up. What's the other one? The tulips coming up. Early in the like in February, March. We have those. In the wintertime, there's the color of the crepe myrtle, the bark.
Yes.
Summertime we get the flowers, but the bark throughout the winter. The branching of certain trees will give certain look to the summer. To summer and the winter. This holds its own in the winter, and a beautiful fragrance.
That's a magnolia tree, right?
Yes, that's a magnolia, and it'll bloom the nice white flower.
Yes.
And it will have a great fragrance at that time. So the magnolias we know bloom around the same time as the gardenias, and they're pretty. And so you have this white blooming going on here, and then when you pass by, you have the smell. We have a thing called a recurve privet to the gate that attracts a lot of bees.
Okay,
so you don't put recurve privet right next to your front door.
Okay, right.
Because
you don't want bees.
You don't want bees right at your front door. So we have definitely, and we want to promote bees because of pollination and things of that nature.
Well, this has been awesome. Yes. Thank you for just touring this beautiful flower garden. All right. So we are back and we are continuing on this gorgeous tour of this amazing property. And we're coming up around the pool area where there are beautiful flowers. And this tree right here, now Simon, he just picked a little piece of this tree for me to smell. This smell is amazing, y'all. It smells like candy apple.
Candy apple, yeah. It's a candy apple fern. And the ferns around here, we got them from a place called Christmas Tree Hill. And all of them, we got them, they were about so high when we got them first, and we just nurture them. And we plant according to screen, and you say color and texture. So you have this deep green, they stay that way all through the winter. You have lighter green, and then back there's a different green. So that way we keep a nice color throughout. So even though it's winter, things are gone, flowers might be down, but still we have a nice setup.
We got the sunflowers.
Yeah, sunflowers. And this is lantana. So I know a couple plants. The lantana, this will be full with butterflies, man. I mean, this full with butterflies. And I just love, and the smell of this I love too.
Mm-hmm.
Pick that off and smell that. That smells good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Amazing.
this one is called the Mexican Petunia, and it just grows. It grows almost anywhere. Anyway, every morning you'll have all these flowers gonna come out purple, and at the end of the day they go away.
Oh.
So every day you have new flowers.
Wow.
It's like the renewing of Omega. It never ends.
They're purple. Yeah, they're purple.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a thriller and a spiller
Yeah.
without any killer.
I know Creeping Jenny because of that. And I have some, I call them spiky plants. I don't even know what the name is.
Yes.
But they have done amazingly well. You know what I love about a plant?
What's that?
That it can take a licking and keep on ticking. Then it can die and come back.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Those are the plants that I love. And those spiky plants and potato vines.
Yep,
I have potato vines. Now this is beautiful.
Yeah. And this is called the diamond.
Yes.
And it has a nice deep purple color leaves. And then the red accent comes out.
DST, yes.
So,
That is.
the DST.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because when I first, those are like really rare to me. You see the white ones and you see the purple ones, but I rarely see these, and I love it.
Yeah.
I might have to ask Mindy to clip a little.
Yeah, she'll clip a piece so you could have on the way down.
Yeah, I can have that in Mississippi.
Yeah, we probably could try to start a piece and get it down to you.
Okay.
And then of course this is gardenia. And when this is blooming, see the bloom for this is over, but this is blooming. When I'm in the pool swimming, I'm just smelling the gardenia.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
and you know what I remember gardenias from? Lady Sings the Blues.
Yeah.
And she wore that gardenia in her hair.
That smells good, man.
Ooh.
And it lights up. Yeah, you ready for it. Yeah.
I'll put my gardenia.
Yeah.
In my fro.
So what we have to do?
In my blonde fro.
What we have to do? We have to get a piece of gardenia with a piece of black diamond.
Come on now. You better do it. Hey.
For DST.
DST. He got me. He got me, y'all. Look at here. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. But I'm going to carry this one.
Yes.
But yes, that crimson and cream, baby. All right. So, y'all, we have done this. Now, one more thing.
The hibiscus.
Tell us about those are beautiful.
So, this is just lights up and bloom. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a whole bunch of them just light up. So, morning time, and that's another thing. In the morning, some flowers love the morning bloom, and we've seen them. Some flowers is the afternoon. So, for the most part, when you come out, it's just a walk. I have a couple of people who will come over just to walk it. Wow. And they'll walk the property, and then they'll get in the car and they'll leave.
Wow.
So.
All right, people. You all have heard it here. Dr. Simon, get yourself a garden. Put your seed in the ground. Get you some gardenias and this beautiful crimson crepe myrtle. Now, what's the real name? The diamond?
Yeah, the diamond.
The diamond crepe myrtle, y'all. Yeah. Well, now... we're going to end this segment because the flowers are beautiful, but now we're going to go to the vegetable garden.
All right.
It's your girl, Jazzy J. Jazz as you see it. Wow. All right, everybody. We are just so excited. We're back. This concludes our segment.
All right.
Garden Thoughts. This is your girl Jazzy J, but Garden Thoughts with Dr. Simon. And we have been on a tour of this beautiful, awesome property where he has a flower garden and a vegetable garden. And I just want to say thank you.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for sharing this with us. And I'm putting it out there, y'all. You got to come to Mississippi.
All right, I'm coming.
We're going to get him to Mississippi. So anything, there's one little last segment I always think when I'm in the garden.
Yes.
On the sowing and reaping principle. Anything that you can give us that when you're out here in the garden and the Creator is speaking to you, something, a little nugget that you can leave for our people.
Well, for me, it's always a place of peace. My dad, his favorite song is "I Come to the Garden Alone," when the dew is still fresh on the roses, and the voice you hear when you tarry near, none other has ever known. And he walks with me, talks with me. So when I come to the garden, it's that peaceful moment that I have to connect with nature and just kind of see. And I pray. That's the time I tend to pray and try to listen to see, is there something the plants are going to show me? Is there something the bugs are going to show me? And every time I come, I learn something.
Yeah.
So it's phenomenal for me, and it's not labor for me. For some people, it's hard to garden. But if somebody reaches out, I will show them and help them whatever I can.
Okay, well, y'all heard it, and I'm reaching out.
All right, sister.
Okay, so this is my brother from another mother, my college classmate, Savannah State. He's repping it. This is your girl, Jazzy J. Remember, jazz do it, jazz on the journey.
All right.
And always jazz as you see it. This is Jazzy J. Have a jazz day.
Like it.
Thank you.